Didn't the whole Slenderman thing die off in 2012? Hey guys, so I just watched Slenderman earlier today. It's based off the video games that came out a long time ago, and then it kind of formulated into this urban legend or whatever. I was invited to go see it by a couple of friends, and I didn't think it was going to be good or anything, but I was just like, whatever, I'll go. Actually, a long time ago when I heard that they were making a movie about Slenderman, I didn't think it was real, but here we are. Here's my review. What? Are you expecting me to say it's good? Yeah, no. Now, I don't usually do spoiler reviews, but I'm probably gonna have some spoilers in this review. Just mostly talking about how the horror is handled. So if you don't care if I spoil a few scares here and there and stuff like that, then that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna just delve into everything that happens in this movie or anything. I just need to spoil some things to really explain what's bad about this movie. So with that said, let's get into this. Now I'm just gonna do a brief summary about Slenderman, nothing spoilerish here. Basically these girls get together and they watch this video called How to Summon Slenderman, and they watch it, and then creepy stuff starts happening with Slenderman in the forest and in different buildings, and you can kind of predict how this movie is going to turn out. And oh my god, the friends realize the legend might be real, and then they start seeing Slenderman. One of my biggest issues with this movie is how much it breaks its own rules. Like, there's a few things that they explain that has to do with what Slenderman does to people. Like, for example, they explain that if anybody looks into his eyes, which he doesn't have eyes, so I don't know how that would work out in the first place. But if somebody looks into his eyes, then they will get all messed up and they'll never be the same again, and it'll lead to insanity or them killing themselves. And they do show that in this movie with certain characters. But there are a lot of scenes where our main characters encounter Slenderman and stare right into his face like a million times, and nothing happens to them. Like, they just get a little scared. Why did that happen? Well, because they're main characters and the writers didn't want anything to happen to them because they're main characters, so. And there are some other things like that, but I'm not going to give too much away. Also, this movie has far too many jump scares. I'm talking like every single scare is a jump scare. There are also some false jump scares, like there was this one scare in a library, and she's seeing Slenderman everywhere, and then all of a sudden the librarian just walks across the screen and there's a loud music note, and I was just like, okay. There also wasn't enough character development. I really didn't care about anybody. And one of the main reasons I thought the character of Slenderman in this movie wasn't scary was because the CGI for him in this movie really wasn't good. It looked very cartoonish, almost exactly like he looked in the video games. I'll get into a couple positives now. Like, there were a couple scares, one in the forest and one in the house, that were legitimately creepy, mostly because they didn't really show Slenderman. It was more like he was kind of a shadow in the background, and I thought that kind of horror imagery was really good. I don't think this movie is like an absolute atrocity like Truth or Dare was. Yes, I did see that movie. I didn't get to review it, but that movie was laughably bad to me. It's the worst movie I've seen in a long time. But Slenderman honestly has some good performances. I really don't think there was anyone in this movie that I thought had bad acting. Everyone did seem like they were scared, but the movie they were in, not so much. So overall, Slenderman had one or two scary enough moments with some good performances, but the movie itself lacked character development and originality while also breaking its own rules about its mythology of the character. I really do not recommend you see this movie. Slenderman is bad, and I'm going to give it a D+. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share. I'd really appreciate it if you did. And as always, have a great summer and have a great day. Peace out.